Now to this, President Trump has made no secret about his intentions to root out the Mexican drug cartels, which have smuggled huge amounts of deadly fentanyl across our southern border for more than 10 years now. The president has already classified several cartels as terrorist organizations, and now he's reportedly giving our military the green light to engage those cartels at the border. Mexican President Claudia Sheinbaum responded to these reports, stressing that no U.S. military presence will be tolerated in her country. Quote, "We cooperate, we collaborate, but there is not going to be an invasion. The United States is not going to come to Mexico with the military." Now, looking back at the previous administration, under Biden, over 260,000 Americans died of fentanyl poisoning. That comes out to 1,300 per week. And the cartels only profited from it. In 2022 alone, they made a staggering $13 billion from smuggling both drugs and humans into the United States.
Lord.
Professor, talk to us about the legality and what you see here unfolding.
Well, I welcome this move. I think that the power of these drug cartels is sometimes, as in Mexico and in Venezuela, may be greater than the government itself. And so when these kinds of threats arise to our security, I think the military can be triggered. Look, I was in Washington in the Justice Department at 9/11, handling something that everyone used to think was crime, which was terrorism. And we had to figure out, how do we convert that to a war footing? So what we want to do is be careful that we don't have the military, for example, chasing drug dealers on street corners in the United States and our inner cities. What we need to do is make sure the military is targeting our foreign enemies. And that might be drug cartels that are synergistic with the government of Venezuela. That might be drug cartels in Mexico that government officials there are letting operate freely. Have the military focus on what they can do best, and then have our police here at home focus on what they can do best. But I think as long as they respect that line, as we did after 9/11, I think it's perfectly legal and well within the president's constitutional authority to protect the nation's security from foreign threats.
And Lisa, broadening out for a moment now.
Let me pause that right there, because I want to stop and say it's true. That's the president's duty, is to protect the American interest. Facts at all hands. So anything that has to do with America, I expect the president to be right in the front, ready to defend us, right or wrong. Simple as that. As Americans, America first. You hear me? And I say that to say, Mexico president, hey, we know what's going on over there. Just like how Venezuela's president, he's siphoning hella drugs. You think that we don't think that we can trust y'all, bro? Look, I think Mexico think we trust Mexico. That's a foolish mistake. We don't. Why the hell would we trust Mexico when y'all the ones bringing the drugs in? Y'all got the coyotes right outside the border. Come on, bro. Y'all think we're dumb? We're not. We know exactly how we've been letting you come in slowly. It's time to either pay your price or get the hell gone. And I just say get them gone. I think Donald Trump is right. Look, and I might be biased. I like the guy. But I will say this. It's nothing biased about using your military power to protect your Americans inside your country. We don't want fentanyl in this country no more. Plus, on top of that, we see that cartels are running these countries by using the president's family against the family, holding them for hostage, stuff like that. And then that's when they start to control the country, because you control the president of the country. Like, imagine our president was controlled by like a high drug company that like a cartel drug that we can't even fathom it. We're just Americans, right? And then the president of the United States is being used against us by foreign entities that is using force against him to enforce what he wants, their agenda. No, we're not having that, bro. Facts, we're not having that. That's why we have the system we have. Mexico and them, they don't have that type of system where whatever they say, go. Simple as that. So if one person try to take over their family and do harm by them, like, bro, they going to fold, and that's how it's going to go. We got like a democracy. It needs to be approved, unless you're the president, for sure. Not everything needs to be approved, but certain things need to be a law, yes, or mentioned, or if you're amending something. That being said, the president of Mexico, just shut the hell up, bro. Because we'll send them boys in that bitch for real and eradicate. Y'all gonna have to see what I think is I don't think we have to do that, but we could. And I think what Mexico was thinking is that, okay, Mexico military isn't that strong. And they know that. They know that if it was against Mexico military and the United States military, it's a done deal. We ready. So they probably, I'll be honest, they probably using the cartels also for protection. I don't know if that's a reach or not. Y'all tell me that in the comment section, because I think she's already defending the cartels. That's just insinuating, right? I think it's not like, oh, we shouldn't be there. Yeah, we know we doing business with y'all, and y'all got drugs coming in our shit. It ain't like we making shit up. Like, have y'all ever seen that the Discovery Channel when they're doing through the like TSA and shit? How they be hiding the drugs in different sections. They had so many of this shit go on, they had to make a TV show about it. And this is real live footage of what's going on. Motherfuckers trafficking drugs through the shoes, through bags, secret departments, all coming from like Mexico, coming to the United States, or coming from our northern border of Canada, coming to the United States. It's like they think we fools or something, right? But we know the drugs coming through. Of course, by the time you catch, and they say by the time you catch one, you can catch all of them, but if he got one through, he can make enough that is more profit than if he ain't got none through. You know what I'm saying? He just need one to get through. And they sending metro tons, you hear me? That being said, I'm not against our military protecting us. Like, we got them sitting on standby anyway. They just standing there doing shit. They just doing trainings and shit. Like, you got the reserves. That they just, I know so many. I got a lot of friends that are part of the reserve, bro. They be chilling. They get their benefits, they veterans, but they be chilling. Like, do you understand? We ready for war. So whatever it has to happen, then it has to happen. Simple as that, bro. We not playing around no more. We not playing these petty games, bro. We them boys. Hold up. We make that noise. I'm just trying to tell them. Mexico's president, I know she compromised, bro. You see, this is why I'm not going to say a woman should not be in order, but sometimes when you use a woman's family against her, she'll fold. Yeah. And I say sometimes, because then you get those tough women that won't, and they'll let you kill their family in front of them. I think our leader is a guy that'd be like, hey, man, do what you got to do. You're not getting these codes to this nuclear bomb. The girl from Mexico, she's like, oh, don't hurt us. You could just take over Mexico. Cartel like, oh, orderly. We love that shit. Bet. If you say a word, it's cut. You seen how we do it on the videos, and that's the flaw that those countries have, and by even allowing those cartels to take over, because now not only is the government getting in the way of, real good business, they're getting in the way of drug business, and they know from the jump that they had to use force to get what they needed to get. Facts. So the problem is when you allow these type of entities, these terrorist organizations to run your country, is that you lose control of your country completely. Because they're basically telling you what you're going to do, regardless if the next guy come in. You think that the next, y'all ain't seen Narcos? Nigga, they're off your family, bro. They know exactly what he had. They've been following them, trailing them. On one call is a dub. So y'all tell me what y'all think in the comment section about that. I think that's really, it's different, bro. It's different. Let's just say, hey, I approve of the military force and against the cartels. He said it's against the cartels and terrorist organization. She instantly got offended. Like, how dare you talk about us? Like, bitch, we didn't even mention you. But since you just bucked up like that, I think you first. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta be one of them niggas that's controlled by the cartel we was mentioning. I guess you mad because, and I'll say this. Look, I like to play devil's advocate. Trump probably said he approved of the military force against cartels. You know why? Because he just put that $50 million bond. He don't want to get that away to nobody. He finna get it away to his people, the military. He said, wait, we can just, I'm head of the military. Why wait? Oh yeah, go after anybody that's against that's any cartel or any terrorist organization. Go after them and eradicate them, or bring them in to go to jail. That's exactly how it's gonna go down. So now they're legally bound by the president and good reasoning to go now and find the president of Venezuela. G, facts. Is it right? I don't know, man. I don't know if it's right. But if he's doing what they said he's doing, take him out. And I don't mean for a date, G. Take him out. And I don't mean for a casual walk in the park. You hear me? It get wicked out here, big dog. Definitely when you that big brother and you got to enforce shit, because other states, other countries, they will allow people to take over other countries. We won't. We're the big brother. So I feel like, and this is me, I feel like we just have a responsibility to go in and stop anything that might be a problem in the future. Because since we're the big brothers and we might be the person that obtain that problem later and not right now. Say, for instance, Ukraine. Russia takes Ukraine. Yes, as of now, it's not a big problem to us. But over time, we know that, damn, they just got all this real estate from Ukraine, pushed their people back into Russia or out of Russia while obtaining this land that is no longer obtainable. You know what I'm saying? Saying that, like, every land that can be taken is taken. Does that make sense? So they're taking someone else's land, which means you have to kill a lot of people off. Due to that, it's like, well, do we let them, since we're the big brothers and they're little brothers anyway? No, we can't let them, because we're letting them get higher up in the totem pole, getting more mass, populating other countries, making influence. We can't do that. So what do? We give guns to people that is not a part of NATO. So once you start thinking about it like that, it's like, okay, well, we don't want to fight them directly. So we send Ukraine to do it. Right? So Ukraine is fighting the war that we want to fight and see how weak their abilities are. And we watch them from like, okay, we can handle them. You know what I'm saying? It's like sending one of your little dudes to fight off the big dude, or that's almost big as you, and he handling them decent because you gave him some powerful gloves. You be like, oh, okay, this is how he hitting? Bet when I go in there, I'm going to hit him hard because I already know his moves type shit. So maybe I'm trying to break this down a little bit more smoother to you. I don't know. I don't have the answers, but it's your boy Angelo Savage for sure. And I'm just commenting on what's going on, man. Hey, send them cartel this way. We're going to blow them down. Facts. Because the picture Shorty showed in this video, bro, it made it seem like these niggas about that action. And I'm not going to say they not. You think they not? Fuck yeah, they about that shit. You think the cartel ain't about that action? Look at these niggas. He's looking like the Taliban. They all shiested up, G. These are YNs. Are these Mexican YNs? It's crazy. Look at that. Ooh, look at them snipers on the floor. You think them niggas playing, G? They're not. This is cartel. They are not playing, bro. This is why you should not even allow this shit to get this far. You can't allow other, like, not only are they have high caliber weapons, these are good guns. They are all known cartel members. You know what I'm saying? They're all cartel members. Faces covered. You don't know who you looking for. Bulletproof vests, sniper rifles, on the ground, all that shit, bro. All got long guns, bro. They are the military that is within the country. You have to go in there and kind of enforce the rules. Like, if you're not going to handle your shit, we're going to go in there and handle it for you. Because what we're not going to do is allow you to get out of pocket. We're not going to allow you to have a gang in your own country to get out of pocket with us and then become a problem later for us. So we're going to go in your country and take them niggas out. Facts. In the discussion, we're not fucking around no more, bro. Savage to this shit. It's your boy Angelo Savage. Y'all tell me what y'all thinking about this in the YouTube algorithm in the comment section. Facts. I'm not playing, bro. Y'all making me upset. I'm trying not to get upset. Because Mexico's seeming like, oh, we just gonna let y'all build this cartel gang inside your country, and it's gonna leak inside our country, sell drugs to our kids, and we gonna let that happen. No, we about to come in y'all country and take them out. Facts. Nigga, we ain't playing. It's your boy Angelo Savage. Tell me what y'all think in the comment section. Let's go. Peace.